Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another great, fantastic, awesome episode of Game. I am your host, GQ. We're going to get right into the topic, but first, make sure you email us. Information is right down there, bottom of the screen. Gmail chat, I'm sorry, not Gmail chat, gameshowchat@gmail.com. Also, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Culture Junkies, awesome Facebook group. So search it on Facebook, join in, we'll let you in the door, maybe. You might get past the bouncer. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But awesome topic today. But let me let you know who's on the panel. To my left, main man, Megashawn. Trust me, I'm a superhero. Except he's got scales, whatever. And then to my right, good longtime friend, anime expert, Ken Shiro. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing well.
All right.
So let's jump right into the topic. We're talking about anime today. As you can see, the mystical Dragon Balls are here. They didn't have so much of a good movie. However, what anime would make a good movie? But like you said, let's go ahead and start with some of the bad ones.
This is a very prime example of what is a bad movie. Dragon Ball Evolution was terrible. That Taiwanese Dragon Ball movie was terrible. This movie cannot be done. They shouldn't even bother trying it. Even if you take it seriously, no. It's too many things about Dragon Ball that could go wrong. I mean, as far as like, you know, doing the Super Saiyan transformation right, doing the crazy, fighting in the air and all this. Like, no. No.
What you got to say, man?
Well, we've witnessed movies as of late that has had some pretty decent fighting in the air. But
Man of Steel.
correct. Which I didn't want to bring that up.
You want to bring it up?
But so we take this here and all its greatness. So let's say you put a 19-year-old fresh out of driver's ed behind a Ferrari. You're probably exactly. But if you put Michael Schumacher, who drives Ferraris all the time, behind said Ferrari, there's going to be a higher rate of success. So my issue is the problem is not the product, it's who they're putting to helm. For example, not to bring Superman up, but you have one movie, there's Kevin Spacey, and there's Brandon Routh. Nobody wants to see that. Then you have someone else come and direct, and then the project is better. So let's go as of recent, even though it's not anime, let's go this latest Mad Max film. The last couple before that were so-so, even though it had been 20 some odd years. But if you get the right director who has the vision, who has respect for the source material, and has got the budget, this could be something epic. Now, I don't know what they would do about the hair, because to make that look good on screen, I'm not sure, but
it doesn't have to be as over the top crazy as it is.
Right.
I mean, Goku's hair is like out to here somewhere, so it's like it could. I mean, again, what they did in that Dragon Ball Evolution. No, I mean they addressed the hair thing. It was stupid, and, because you had first of all you had a white kid playing Goku, who obviously is very Asian-ish looking. He's not perfectly Asian.
Goku's a black guy.
Well, Goku's a black guy. Okay, I don't know where you get that from, but whatever. I mean, they could do because I like Jamie Chung. She looked great.
Everybody likes Jamie Chung. She's very sexy.
Well, there you go, and she made Chi-Chi interesting again.
Yes, she did.
So I mean, it could be done right, and even the girl that played Bulma was cute. And they got that somewhat right. Even Yamcha was somewhat right.
Master Roshi was awesome.
Well, yeah,
He was great. He was great.
But the problem is, I understand Roshi is the comedy relief in the series, but it's just like the jokes they were telling were just boring and bad.
Yeah.
So let's move off of the bad stuff for just a moment, and let's move forward to something that is in production as far as we know. Ghost in the Shell with Scarlett Johansson, which again you're casting a Caucasian and an Asian role. A little bit weird, but what do you guys think about that one?
Well, anything that you have George Takei actively trying to boycott probably isn't a good idea. I mean, he's
trying to boycott it.
Yes, he is trying to boycott.
Wow.
Yes. I mean, everyone thinks that Ghost in the Shell would be a great Hollywood action film. To your point, Megashawn, it's who you put in it.
Definitely. And who's directing?
And who's directing it. I'm a little sketchy on the details. I don't know who's directing it. I don't know who's a part of it. The only thing I know is Scarlett Johansson is in it. Now, I love Scarlett Johansson.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
I don't love her in this role. I'm sorry.
Honestly, I didn't even really like her in Lucy too much.
I don't think anybody did.
She was so flat in Lucy. It was just like,
But I guess
no,
it's
I
supposed
get-
to be
no, I
'cause
get
she was
why.
losing emotion.
Yeah.
You know, as she was more heightened, she
Right.
lost
Yeah.
even
Right.
the feeling.
right. But still, as far as Ghost in the Shell goes, I think it would be. I think it would be really good. Now that's not to say that I won't give it a chance when it comes out, because I think we should.
Right.
I heard they're trying to do a Naruto movie in
That's
Hollywood.
That's the Dragon Ball thing again.
I'd recommend to you, Hollywood, don't do that.
gonna be
Really, don't do that.
That would be tough.
That would be really tough. Now, if they stuck to, now we got Pacific Rim getting ready to come out, right?
No.
Anime is known for, giant robots. You got your Gundam, you got your super robots, you got your paddleboard. I would love to see them do. I know it's in production hell, but they've been talking about doing Robotech. Even back when Tobey Maguire was still Spider-Man. They should just go ahead and do that, because I think giant robots, as long as it's still more human-centered, like Gundam is, like Robotech is,
Right.
I think that could work.
But hold on, that was one of the complaints of Pacific Rim. Besides the giant lumbering, boring, slow-moving robots, it was too much of the human element. While we sitting here, this forced, goofy, somewhat love story. So I mean,
Listen to this guy talk all day.
But at least with Robotech, and when you have Robotech, you could think of it as Top Gun meets, I don't know what a good correlation would be, but it would be like Top Gun with giant robots. And I think, we all know Top Gun is a cult classic. Launched Tom Cruise's movie career, turned him to a superstar. I think it would work. I think it would work really good.
I, myself, all these robots, Trigun. You could have a nice,
Fast Stampede.
maybe George Miller do it, and then have the person who was affiliated with Tombstone.
okay.
And maybe get that together.
Make it a post-apocalyptic heightened western. Like
That's pretty much what
yeah.
Trigun is.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is.
I'm not saying you got to have the guy riding around playing the guitar
plays
all the
Vash?
time.
Vash, and how serious does Vash get played? Because that was one of the things that I did not like about the series, was he was this hardcore killer, but he was always this
goofy
around these two chicks or whatever that were trying to get.
That'd be tough. I don't know who could play Vash like that.
I'm gonna go to my old fallback for everybody. Dye his hair blonde, Scott Adkins.
Hey,
I don't know.
he's got some. He'd be older.
Yeah.
He'd be older. But if it was someone younger, I'm not even sure who I would trust with that. I would say from a
Leo.
looks standpoint, from a look standpoint, and he's a slender guy. You have Leo. You have who's real. You have Jake Gyllenhaal. You have the guy who was hot.
He would disappear into that role.
But who was the guy who was hot? Like he was just hot, and then he just kind of took a load off. How his name has?
What movie? Remember the movie?
Not talking about Channing Tatum.
No, not at all. Not Channing.
Or Zac Efron.
Not him. Much taller.
Much taller.
Oh, that's
He
really.
was, from The Notebook. Ryan Gosling.
Oh, Ryan Gosling.
Ryan
Yeah.
Gosling. He has that look,
Aquaman?
and he has that
What?
quirkiness.
Aquaman. They made Aquaman look like Ryan Gosling.
And then people like him. He has that quirkiness.
Okay,
And then in
possibly.
movies, he's played a killer before. So
Yeah, that's true.
You know what? Speaking of killers, and you'll like this one. They need to do Go-Go 13.
Duke Togo.
They need to do Go-Go 13.
Okay, now that could be Duke Togo. That could be Scott Adkins.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
He's that kind of rough.
technically he's done it. But yeah, that would be.
Man,
man.
as much as we complained about that first Hitman movie, and even though Agent 42 looks like it's going to be pretty good, Go-Go 13 will kick ass in the movie theaters. I'm sorry.
But as long as he's Duke Togo,
Yeah, he has to be.
it has
all
to.
the
He
way.
has to have. No smiling, just those glares. Oh,
Gruff.
it just-
Yes, gruff. No emotion.
Hey, we running down on time, but I got to throw this one out there. This one has been one, especially after, what was it, 49 Ronin, 47 Ronin or whatever. They need to do Ninja Scroll for real. Because they already showed that they can do the effects very well in that movie. Even though that movie was not good, they can do the effects
They
right. The technology is here.
You know what
I
makes
want
me think
all of it.
Yeah, what makes me think more of how they could do that is the way those Kenshin movies turned out in Japan. Those turned out really good.
Yeah, they did.
So yeah, I'm with you. I had a feeling you were going to bring that up, Ninja Scroll.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's my movie.
Classic.
Yeah,
They got
classic.
to.
Yeah, it is classic.
It's
It
got
is
to be
classic.
done right.
Well, unfortunately, we are running down on time. Make sure you go to the comments section. Let us know what anime you think would make a just outstandingly great anime movie, live action. It could be done, maybe, maybe not.
You never
Who
know.
knows? You never know. But again, for culturejunkies.net, for G.A.M.E, for all the just culture junkies, the junkie nation, this is GQ, my man Megashawn, Ken Shiro. We are gone. Like, subscribe, tweet, email, all the information's down there. Send your topic suggestions in. Game over. If you like this episode and you want to see more of the awesomeness that is GQ and the rest of the G.A.M.E crew, make sure you hit all them links around me. They're there somewhere. You got movies with Megashawn, you got this week so far, you got the top fives, you got all sorts of just greatness there. Make sure you hit all those links and make sure you are following us, doing all the great things, good things, supporting us here at G.A.M.E. See you later.
Culture Junkies!